It's truly thanks to our generous donors who recognize that Federation CJA was the trusted and relevant organization to lead our efforts in Montreal to confront anti-Semitism and hate, secure our community for the future, and ensure that this is a great place to live for generations to come. Our donors went above and beyond to support our need to secure $30 million. We're close to our goal. We need to do a little bit more, but we are at the right time, at the right moment, in the right community to get the job done. On October 7th, as Hamas attacked our family in Israel, we were taken by surprise not only with how brutal that attack was, but how quickly that attack would transpire on our streets here in Montreal and really transform the way of living for the Jewish community that has been in Canada and in Quebec for over 300 years, feeling safe and secure within our community in Montreal. What we saw is an outlash of anti-Semitism that we haven't seen in a generation. The Jewish community of Canada, representing under 1% of the general population, has been the most targeted ethnic group for hate crime in the last 2 years. We saw elementary school kids who were Jewish being attacked for being Jewish. We saw high school kids being banned from school by their peers because they were Jewish. And of course, we saw our CJA and university campuses burning with anti-Semitism. All this as a prelude to what would be one of the worst years of anti-Semitism that we've seen in Canada in over a century. In the first days of the war, Federation CJA, with its partners at CJA, were leading our way to understand what was taking place in and around Montreal. And while we were learning about what was happening, we started to act. Not only did we know that we had to protect children going to school and people in their place of work, we mobilized teams to begin to address our community's needs. And since then, we've been working tirelessly to support our community through the worst days of anti-Semitism, anti-Semitic attacks, school shootings, fire bombings, intimidation, bullying, and harassment that has been taking place in our street. Together, with the support of our donors, we've been able to fight back, going from a passive security apparatus to being proactive about securing our community. We have 4 pillars to our security apparatus. They include the physical measures we've taken to reinforce schools and shuls, our community security volunteers that constantly monitor and stand outside our schools and shuls to protect our children and our synagogue goers, the technological perimeter around our institutions, and of course, our relationship with law enforcement. We've used the law both as a shield and as a sword, making sure that our institutions, over 30 Jewish institutions, were protected for over a year with an injunction that prevented our enemies from coming anywhere near 50 meters to protest near a Jewish institution. We've now created a department within Federation that is only focus is to confront anti-Semitism and hate. We've supported our university students and CJA students through legal actions to make sure that their rights are being preserved and to make sure that those who seek to intimidate, harass, and bully them on campus, including the student unions at both Concordia and McGill, won't be able to do so because the law is blind to their prejudice. And yet there is so much more work to be done. And our role as Federation CJA is to push back and to fight back against the anti-Semitism that we've seen here in Montreal, using all the tools in our disposal. We knew that this would cost a significant amount of money, but it could not come at the cost of what we do every day, supporting our kids, allow our seniors to age with dignity, and provide our Holocaust survivors with their basic needs. And today, we invest over $2 million annually to ensure that our community is safe and secure. And the trust that you've had as our donors in Federation CJA to lead this effort, that trust will allow us to make the right decisions, invest in the right places, and make the change that we're looking for moving forward. Because we're not going back to October 6th. We're going to be bouncing forward. But bouncing forward means that we're going to have a healthy, secure, and thriving Jewish community in Montreal. Thanks to you, because of you, and the rest of the community gets to benefit, thanks to you.